Hello, this is Robyn. Welcome to my channel, Heart Guided Intuition. And here's a general reading for Monday, May 4th, 2020. And if you're watching this, I hope that you are safe and may you be well. And I hope you were able to enjoy the weekend. And I know that these are trying times. So whatever your circumstance, I hope that you were able to find some joy and peace in the weekend. So I have shuffled the cards, and I use a combination of tarot, oracle cards, and a spirit deck that I designed, but I haven't turned them over yet. So I like to turn them over while I'm on camera, so that if any messages come through, I'm able to relay them to you as they're coming. So, okay. Here goes. Give me just a few moments. Okay, interesting. This card, the Two of Cups, a lot of times it comes out in a love reading, and it can mean soulmates, lovers, there are two people looking at each other, and the cups are symbolic of the element of water. So they have to do with emotions. And here's the spirit deck. It's a snake shedding its skin. The second I turned over this card, I didn't see lovers. What I saw was someone looking at themselves in a mirror, someone reflecting, taking time to reflect, taking time to do a lot of self, introspection, looking into yourself, why we're here, what are we supposed to be doing, what do we really want to be doing, who am I, what is my place in the world right now. It's a lot of very deep personal. This is a card of very deep personal energy, facing oneself, looking at oneself in the mirror, and I guess taking an inventory of who you are, what you do, and what you want to be doing. Are you doing what you want to be doing? And it feels like there's something diminishing in regard to taking time to look at ourselves. There's a new relationship. There's a new relationship coming in of, here's the World card. It's success, completion of a cycle, achievement, something that you're done doing something. Maybe today is a day that some people are saying, I really want to broaden the scope of what I do, instead of working on something that I'm just working on solo, or that tells me something about myself, or something I've been doing for a long time if you're working from home, something that I do one-on-one with me and the work that I do, and that's what it is between. And for today, it's not so much about that. It's kind of like success, completion in that regard, in that creation, but this new creation is coming out, this new relationship, and it has to do with our prosperity, because there's the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Pentacles, and this is a card of, this is like the businesswoman. And again, I always say that my readings are gender fluid, so even though it's a businesswoman, that's to do with a career, some kind of a career decision, and really cashing in and saying, wow, I did it. So these two cards really go together very well. I've completed something. I've mastered something, I've achieved something, finished a cycle in my life. Maybe it was, saying, maybe taking a hard look at oneself in the mirror and saying, today's the day I'm going to stop doing that. I don't need to do that anymore because I've realized I finished with this. I realized I've completed this and I can start a new cycle. And the 10 is also an ending, but it's not so much an ending as it is a completion. Okay, so it can be a continuing of prosperity, but in a new way. And this is the business card. Whatever you do for work, or whatever you do as what you consider your profession, what you consider the main thing in your life that you do, that gives you meaning, that gives you sustenance, that maybe it puts bread on the table, but it's more about looking at yourself. And please excuse any external noise. I live in a very busy neighborhood. So, yeah, this is about this completion. It's like seeing the rewards of all that you did. You've dealt with the one-on-one between yourself and your work, or yourself and your job, and yourself and the thing that your project, your work, your vocation, whatever it is you do, you've done that introspection. And there comes time where we kind of take stock and say, I don't need to self-examine so much anymore. Or you just naturally stop self-examining because you've gotten to a point of achievement and success and attainment of this knowledge of who you are and what you have to bring to the world, where you after a while you're going to start noticing that you're not questioning yourself as much as you used to. And that's the riches. That's this gold. So you can rejoice and I say rejoice, that just came out, but rejoice. It has, the sound joy in it. I say word, but it doesn't actually have Joy in it unless you want to spell it that way, which would be incorrect. But you can spell it that way poetically if you like, rejoice. Rejoice in your prosperity. And prosperity, I always think of resources as so many things. Resources are our gifts, are all that we have to bring the world. Our time, our energy, our wisdom, our knowledge based on our experience, our skills that we've taken maybe years and years and years to master. And that's what this is too. The world card can be, it's the self-mastery. So you've come to a point. Today is a day where it's a period of realizing you've mastered something about yourself. And it's okay to feel good about yourself. There is something called self-esteem and healthy self-esteem and a healthy sense of yourself and a healthy pride. Not a pride in a boastful, egotistical way. Nothing like that. It's about a self-esteem that is healthy and necessary for all of our well-being. Knowing who we are, because if we don't know that about ourselves, how can we possibly bring all those gifts forward to other people? If we're not aware and we're not in our place of mastery and sovereignty, how can we possibly bring all that we've learned and all that we've done and experienced and really mastered? And master doesn't mean we know it all. Nobody ever knows it all. There's not one person who gets through life knowing it all. Nobody. Probably if you even ask the Dalai Lama. And if you have, let me know, because I'm curious. But, none of us has mastered, will ever master everything that we want to do in life. Unless you only have a really teeny tiny goal. And that's it. But I think most people have dreams and goals and aspirations. And they're things we want to master. So today, Monday, May 4th, it's a day of realizing that you have come so far. And it's because you took that time to self-reflect and work really hard in a very solitary way, in a very inner way, and work and do whatever you do, and get to this point where you're like, yes, I got this. I got it. I finally have achieved this level of, I can go to the next step. It's great. It's wow. What a beautiful message for today. And there are two other cards that came up. But they're basically, this is apricot. It says rejoice and laugh. And look at that bright, warm, sweet apricot color. That's like joy. Orange, sweet orange joy. And that beautiful flower, like sniffing the flowers, smelling the flowers, And look at Ganesha, the Ganesha Oracle card. He's running, and it says joy. This is the joy card. So you got two joy cards as guidance, because the message from Spirit today is you've mastered something. You've come to a point of completion in yourself, in achievement in yourself, and completion in some area of your life, and you're stepping onto the next phase. And that's wonderful. And it's okay. It's not only okay, but it's very healthy and really wonderful if you can get to that point where you're like, yeah, I did this, and feel really good about yourself, and allow yourself to release the striving that you had to hold on to so tightly for so long, or felt that you had to hold on to for so long. You can release that striving because you've come to a level of achievement. And this next, the next period, whatever you're moving into, might also require, some, level of working on things, learning things, whatever it is. But right now, for today, please allow yourself to feel joy and a healthy sense of self-esteem and pride and joyfulness in who you are and what you've accomplished to this point. This Monday, that's like, yes. Okay. So have a beautiful day, everybody. And yeah. Okay. I hope you like this video. I hope it resonated. And please feel free to subscribe to me and click like. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, and may everybody be safe and be well. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody.